not possible for me to cover everything right now, but it's usually, I would recommend you to actually play with it a bit and see some of the more intricate features that we have in there. Things like, for example, hot desk agents. So you could have an office only with detached phones, no phone having an extension, and you could have agents just walk in, log into any of those phones, temporarily take it over as their own phone and start receiving calls there. They could log out and walk away. So technically you would have a secure phone system because no one can use any of the detached phones unless they are extension holder and they can really log in on one of the phones. Also, the BlackBerry stuff. If any of you want to really see it, in action, my colleague here, Naveen, actually has a BlackBerry to show you guys. So I can't possibly display it on the screen, but just go up to him and we can talk it out. Also, I have some CDs. Yeah.
The hot desking thing. Do the phones have to reboot, or is that dependable on the phone?
No, the phones don't have to reboot. Because we don't, the rebooting is only if you attach or detach the phone. Hot desking is done without really changing the configuration of the phone. We do it more on the server end. So even when you're making outbound calls from the phone, we would actually, put the new caller ID on it and everything. But yeah, it's possible. Some of the phones like the Snoms and stuff really resync with the new configs really fast. And we could actually, at some point, even do that. But that's more of an attach or detach. So if you actually detach an extension, then the phone would reboot. Or if you attach it to another extension, then it would obviously reboot and take the new config files for the new extension, reprovision itself. Yeah. And any other questions? Yeah. Yeah, we actually have a wiki too. If you go to voicestart.org, we have a forum which is pretty active. There are a lot of people asking questions, and I do my best to answer them. So there's a lot of material there that will help you understand how Druid does auto provisioning and stuff like that, and how to get it working on your network. And we also have a wiki there, yeah, which we do our best to fill information into. So, we have a IRC channel, and we're there pretty much every day. So, except here, we've had a little problems with connectivity. So, and a Facebook group, get on that because that's where we kind of post new news and updates. We have a lot of new stuff in the works, and the trunk is available, so you can actually SVN the trunk and work with the, kind of get the most latest code base you want to play with. Well, I think I'm done a little earlier than planned, right? I expected a few more questions, so I kind of kept some space down for that.
The update scenario, is that a web GUI, or how does it work?
Oh, sorry?
The update, how does it work? If you have a new software.
Oh, okay, well, what we've done is that the entire distro is engineered to work just the way CentOS, would expect it to. So everything is RPMs. We have source RPMs in our repository, so you can actually go and get them and see the source and everything. And again, since we're using a repository, we actually you can just yum upgrade the system. So you can just do yum upgrade Druid or yum upgrade whatever. So we would actually use our repository to upgrade the packages that we have actually maintained. And anything beyond that would come from the CentOS repository. And we don't install too much. So if you decide to use the system more than what it's meant for, you might have to yum install a lot of things. And people like that. They like the system to be light. So, and it's actually a two-step upgrade. So you just, once you yum upgrade the system and you access the browser interface, you'd get a thing saying, click here to upgrade. And we actually take care of everything. If we've changed something in the config files, the way things, macros, say argument list or something, we actually upgrade from your old config files to the new ones, everything for you. So we try to not let you do anything manually.
How much space does a minimal installation take on a hard drive?
Well, it's below a gig. It's below a gig. And unfortunately, the CD itself could have been much smaller than it is, but the way Anaconda works, it needs it needs so many packages that for the graphical install that it just pushes the size of the CD way up. So that's one of the reasons we're actually working with the SUSE build servers, so we can just have people who have existing setups of CentOS or SUSE or Red Hat Enterprise Linux just yum install Druid onto it and not have to really download an ISO or anything. Yeah. Any questions? Okay.
Do you have any numbers on the installation based on any?
Well, we've started like over a year ago, like a year and a half. I think we've been developing on this, and Druid's gone through many revisions. So considering from maybe the Druid version 2, we have, I think, over 600 installs, like paid installs, mostly in North America, but in a lot of other parts of the world too. And other than that, the open source thing has, I think we've got more support and more interest than I would have expected in the first 2 months. I think we have over 1,000 downloads, and we have a constant stream of people interested enough to ask questions in our forums and to interact on the wiki or whatever, or on the IRC channel. So we're getting a lot more interest than we expected. It's a young project, and the open source code base is versioned at 1 because we have a lot of we expect it to really be a lot more than what we've just put out. This is a great start, and we want to take it ahead. It's really easy to develop on, so if anyone wants to pick up on that, even writing code for the core GUI interface is really easy. It's a matter of just writing a PHP function and connecting it to a JavaScript widget or something. Yeah.
What is the license of the OSA edition? Is it GPL or is it a dual license?
It's a dual license, but it's GPL.
It's a dual license.
It is a dual license. So one of the licenses is GPL. Is there any question? Okay. So I guess we're done. And if anyone wants the CDs,